Hi there, Cancerians, and thanks so much for tuning in for the week April 21st through 27. I'm Astrogirl, and it's going to be quite the week. It's going to be quite the week for all the cardinal signs, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So if you know anyone born under those signs, just know that they too are feeling whatever it is you're feeling. Now, after last week, Cancerians, you probably felt like you needed a nap. Cancers do love a nap. But there's no rest in sight. Wednesday, April 23rd, Mars, the planet of energy, retrogrades to the 13th degree of Libra, setting up the fourth point of the Cardinal Grand Cross, the major crossroad of 2014. The four players on the pivotal points of this Grand Cross are all at the 13th degree of cardinal signs. Uranus in Aries, Jupiter in Cancer, Mars in Libra, and Pluto in Capricorn. Symbolically, a cross is a universal symbol of death and rebirth. Astrologically, a grand cross is a pattern made up of 4 points, creating 6 difficult and challenging aspects, 4 square and 2 opposition. The exact alignment of these 4 planets meeting at the crossroad of cardinal signs is considered by some to be a symbol of the transition from the end of the age of Pisces to the beginning of the age of Aquarius. It's also considered to be a call. It's time for the world to change. Uranus is going to be the catalyst for that change in Aries. Expand its horizons, Jupiter in your sign. Mobilize its forces, which is Mars, the planet of energy, in Libra. And transform its institutions, which is Pluto in Capricorn. If this energy, however, is not used for positive purposes, the picture could get ugly in the form of earthquakes, tidal waves, which are caused by Uranus, and also social, political, or economic distress and disasters, which is Pluto. On a lighter note, on the same day as the 13th degree Cardinal Grand Cross, April 23, Mercury exits Aries to take a second trip through Taurus, slowing down communications for the next 2 weeks. Although we are still under the shadow of the Grand Cross, there are 2 celestial lights sending a promise of hope for the future. Jupiter pairs for the final time this year with fixed star Sirius, Friday, April 25. This happy alignment between Jupiter in your sign and Sirius will have the greatest effect on women, children, and real estate values. On the same day, April 25, there will also be a calming 3-way trine between the Pisces moon, Jupiter in Cancer, and Saturn in Scorpio. Now, that's a lot of information that I've just thrown your way, and a lot of astrological goop-de-goop. Basically, what I want to say is that change is on the way, whether you want it or not, and you are a sign that adapts well to change. That's why you are called a cardinal sign. There's fixed signs, cardinal signs, mutable signs. And you fall into the cardinal area. And if you feel that something needs to die, not as in bury at funeral die, as in, it's time to move on, this is the week. April 25 is going to be a great day. Mark that day down. I know it's Anzac Day in Australia, so it is a holiday. So you might have time for whatever it is to really enjoy the Pisces moon, Saturn in Scorpio, Jupiter in your sign. These water trines are very, very good for you because it gives you extra power, extra oomph, and an extra ability to really make a decision and stick to it. Great speaking to you, Cancerians, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.